the Benin Empire Part 2. And so, by 1400 AD, the Benin Empire had expanded greatly in size and power, and the central city had also increased in size and prosperity. Indeed, the actual territory of Benin stretched more than 100 miles north of Benin City. The main palace of the king was located at the center of the city, and roads led out of it to other areas of the empire. A grand wall surrounded the city, which was 24 miles in length. The central palace also had its own wall for security. The Guinness Book of Records provides us with the following details regarding the city. The largest earthworks in the world carried out prior to the mechanical era were the linear earth boundaries of the Benin Empire. Now, the artists within the Empire of Benin were typically appointed by the king and were assigned to a guild such as the Ivory Workers, also known as the Igbe San Juan Guild, or the Brass Workers, also known as the Eron Mwam Guild. Benin was also known for brass casting and the smelting of copper and zinc, which had been ongoing in West Africa since 600 BC. Mostly the artists of the Empire of Benin utilized bronze, coral, and ivory for their artistic creations and would often depict historical events. Of particular note in Benin were the development of royal ancestral altars. A royal ancestral altar allows the connection between the ancestor and the current ruler by way of the art which depicts them. In ancient West African spiritual traditions, communication and veneration of the African ancestors for guidance and increased power was commonplace. After 1440 AD, the Empire of Benin enacted a number of military reforms which facilitated the successful conquest of neighboring African nations and the expansion of its territory. The Benin army was made up of both infantry, who were soldiers who fought on foot, and cavalry, who were soldiers who fought on horseback. Benin had a standing army, full-time army, of which there was a royal regiment which consisted of two parts, namely the Ekaiwe, royal troops, and the Isien Mwenro, royal guards. After 1700 AD, the kingdom became engaged in internal wars as the princes fought amongst each other, which descended into a civil war which started the empire's eventual decline. The Benin Empire is remembered as one of the most important and impressive West African powers.